Hello, y'all. How are you doing? I am here to give you your read. Because it's Juneteenth and happy Juneteenth. I did not wish y'all happy Juneteenth last time. I'm so sorry. I decided to do more of not an ancestral read, but using the divination devices that my ancestors use. That includes the Hoodoo Tarot. That includes the cards that are from the Book of African Divination. That includes bones, because I do throw bones. And that includes the African Gods Oracle. So I wanted to give you a Juneteenth reading specifically encompassing the energy of the original man and the people of the original man. So, and I hope this finds you well. So let's get started. So, when I threw the bones, my bones, I write on. And where they land, as I was directed, is what we read. So we got old ways, we got compassion, we got Akita, we got Oya, and we got strength. Now, it's funny because one of the names I wanted to put on the bones was Morgana. So you have that's the one that really came up. And if many of you should know who Morgana was. She's goddess of fertility, yes, but goddess of war in the Celtic tradition. Blood I have too, and that I honor too. So, and Mab was always about the old ways of doing things. So that's why I'm kind of between these two. You're being called to your truth, which we talked about yesterday, but more so, you're being called back to the ancestry of who you are, your practices, your beliefs. And at the root of that is compassion. Now, you may not understand compassion, but you may understand love. And, compassion is a higher form of love, but it's different. Same and yet different. So, that's one thing. Akita means smart brothers. It's I can't remember the Hebrew name, but it means smart brother. So Oya, if you know anything about the goddess Oya, who I absolutely love, and I'm very much like, you don't control her. She got into it with the thunder god. Thank you. Got into it with the thunder god. Well, she didn't get into it. The thunder god wanted to control her and her power. And she was like, no, I don't need anyone to control me. I control myself. I control my gifts. And she showed him up. His ego made him fall. Now, the reason why Oya is important is because Oya is reminding me at this time, when we talked about yesterday, you taking sovereignty over your own path, you trusting your gifts, but you're having humility to do so. And that actually came up again in Hoodoo Tarot. And then you must have strength. So Oya's path was difficult. But in the end, they had to give her respect. And then the strength, you have to have strength to walk this. So use your intelligence. Be sovereign. Stand firm in who you are. And the Akita, I equate to that. Kind of like being your brother's keeper, but at the same time, you're using compassion. You're following the old ways. Okay? Remember we talked about being lukewarm? And the Old Testament is the old ways. That's the historical account. Even magically, you're being asked to look at that at this time. You got, for the African God Oracle, sorry, y'all. You got Okaran. And I'm going to read it a little bit from the book. And the regent Orisha is Eshu, the other side of Papa. Okay? And it's spiritual protection against all odds, victory, success ahead. This is a very good if you are true to you and your path. Again, Oya came up and then Okaran came up because you're being blessed with your path and you don't let no one take it from you, but you are humble as you walk it. Just like yesterday. Same thing. But yet my culture is picking up on it. So the positive aspects of Okaran, brings the strength and protection of the Orishas, stating that all choices and decisions made at this time will have their protection and blessing. Hence, the bone strength came out. Okay, Eshu, is the single regent of this Odu, Lord of contrasts, God of movement and communication. It is he who mediates our relationship with the other Orishas, and there is no path that can be completed or accomplished without Eshu having acted beforehand to take our desires to heaven and bring the Orishas' graces back. Therefore, however, your doubts and anxieties at the moment, calm your heart. What Eshu gives, only he can take away. Do you understand? So in other words, when you're in doubt and blessed with something, and you're worried about someone else taking it from you, you may see your idea out there. I have seen my ideas that they don't let me, do. Many people try to do them, but they don't do it like me. So you're not to worry about that. What is brought to you, they can't take from you. Okay, so from the African divination, you got, I'm gonna do it backwards. You got the situation, the whole picture, if that makes sense. So you got authoritative, you got greedy man, social doings, you got guarding health. That's what we've been doing because that's been attacked. We got deceit, a possible deceitful woman. We got nosy old woman. And we got rash boy. And we got dominating. This is everything that was happening. You're going to be attending social events and their energy is still around. But with what I said before, you can stop that. So you have nothing to worry about. And the last, the Hoodoo Tarot. We have the Two of Baskets. Now this deals directly with your love. We have the Two of Baskets. Some of you had one. Some of you are going to get one, right? You have Bishop C.H. Mason. And you have Dr. Grant. So Dr. Grant is Hermit. Bishop, of course, deals with the Hierophant in terms for others to be able to understand. So let me see. Okay, yeah, the Hierophant. So the meaning of this one, when you get Bishop C.H. Mason in a reading, you're being asked to humble yourself and trust that your Orishas, your guides, your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe your spirit team is doing for you, what's necessary for you. Didn't we get that in trust yesterday? Same message today. That's what I was talking about, the warning about reading the old shit. Because sometimes the message doesn't change day to day. Okay? So it's asking you to trust your teachers and guides. And while you're doing that, Dr. Grant is asking you to sit in hermit mode, reflect and rest. You're going to need it for this love. You're going to be out socially. You're going to be doing things. You're going to be experiencing new things because this love is new. It is unique. It is different. It is the love that you fought for, that you have needed, that's coming in. You're going to have to use your compassion. You're going to have to use your genius and show who you really, really are. But for this love, you have to be equally yoked and matched. Okay? You have to trust what's being brought into you. So just like Odu Okoran, right? What is for you, and it says those who have the Orishas blessings are destined to enjoy happiness. You have to trust. You have to trust. You have Morgana. You have Oya. You got to trust. You got to trust what's being brought into you is for you, and it won't be taken from you. If you believe that, it won't. If you believe it can be, then what the African divination book said, the black and white cards, it will be. Dealing with that nosy old woman, that feisty little boy, it will be. Don't let it be. Walk in your truth. Walk in love, and nothing can be taken from you. And that's your read for Juneteenth, my loves. I love you so much. You take care now. Namaste.